Happy Monday, how's your mom and them family? This episode is brought to you by Ray at Green on TikTok Shop. And if you love smart finds that make everyday life easier, this is for you. From home upgrades to pet essentials to beauty favorites that help you feel put together even on your busiest days. She's curating products with real women in mind. No gatekeeping, no gimmicks, just honest recommendations and live demos so you can see what you're buying before you buy it. So search at Ray at Green on TikTok and check out the shop tab because you deserve products that actually work. So thank you for that, Ray. How's you guys' weekend?
It was great.
Pretty
Wonderful.
eventful.
Well, yeah, pretty eventful.
Uneventful.
Oh, uneventful. I was gonna say.
Yes. Yes.
I just been
Uneventful.
nursing my boo back to health. So that's what we did all weekend. So yeah.
Nursing
I had
your
some messages. My
boo.
boo.
Oh,
boo.
that's what you're saying.
We're
Okay,
glad he's
thank
doing
God.
well.
I thought you were saying
Nursing
something
my
else.
boo. Yeah. What you think I'm nursing?
Well,
Lord
you
have
nurse
mercy. Oh, I thought I said boo. No, my boo. Oh, Lord. I was going to say something, but that completely made it go out of my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in a store today, and I have a little, like a little tennis skirt thing on, because it's warm outside today, and I had to go in the cooler, and I came out, and I said, man, it's too cold in there. And there's a guy that works there that I'm friends with, and I said, especially when you ain't wearing no breeches. And he said, breeches? Man, I haven't heard that in years. I said, well, I guess that's my southern in me coming out, but we all know what breeches are.
Yes, it is. Yes,
do,
ma'am,
we
we
do.
do.
yes, we know
Yeah,
what bridges
I gotta
are.
tell you, me and Plummer went to that thrift con.
Thrift con. Oh, yeah.
And
What is that?
yeah, and like she loved it. Me, not so much. Like we paid
Yeah.
to get in early. Okay, and if some dumb blonde would have read the ticket before putting in the destination in the GPS, we would have went to the right convention center.
Oh, my gosh. You went to the wrong
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, and then we realized it after we got inside. Just to happen, they had the same hall, all of that. So
Oh, my
we
gosh.
went to the World Congress Center instead of the International Convention Center, and it was totally me. I just thought World Convention Center for whatever reason.
So
That
your,
is-
so your early ticket did you no good? Is that what you're telling us?
No, we still got there on time. We still got there early, and we were glad we did because by the time we left, like the line was out the door to get in. But
Oh,
it
wow.
wasn't wall-to-wall vendors like I expected it would be.
Yeah.
And what they were calling vintage, y'all, is stuff from 2000. That doesn't classify as vintage to me. And a lot of it was repurposed, and these prices were insane.
I bet
Yeah,
they were.
so-
I bet they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy, but it was a very diverse mix of people, very artsy.
Mhm.
I would say it was more for
okay.
more artsy type people. But
Artsy people,
Jen spent a fortune, found some stuff. So
Oh, did you?
I was looking for more what I call vintage, like
Yeah.
80s, 70s, 60s,
Hey,
that kind of stuff.
Dharma.
I didn't find it. Hey,
Yeah.
Dharma.
I'm looking to see what constitutes vintage. 20 years old, Dana. 20 years old. So technically, stuff from the 2000s is vintage.
It's
We are
vintage.
just old as crap.
Oh, we are. Because to me, I was like, wait a minute, that's not vintage. I remember
20
buying that
years.
crap for my son.
It's 2026. Okay.
Wow. So so they
Oh
had
my
all their
God.
stuff they were advertising was like Y2K.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Yes.
Hi, Ralph. Hi,
Aw.
Dharma. Thank you
Hey,
guys for tuning in
Lauren.
today.
Hey, girls. Nina loves y'all.
Oh, man. All right. Well, let's talk about what's getting in our grits and what are we loving this week.
All right. This is brought to you by Fitness First by Jennifer Plummer. I'm sorry, y'all.
Where the mission is to help you move better,
Thank
feel
you.
stronger, and live healthier no matter your age or fitness level. Every training and nutrition strategy is tailored to your unique needs, goals, and lifestyle. Train Smarter, Not Harder, Fitness First by Miss Jennifer Plummer. Dina, what's getting any
Okay,
grits
yeah.
this week?
Now, for once, I really don't have any complaints. Like,
Oh, wow.
I know kids are behaving, husband's behaving, like all is right this week.
It is a
No complaints.
Festivus miracle.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
We need
you know
to mark
what
this day.
Festivus is?
Yeah, Festivus for the rest of us. I sure do.
Festivus for the rest of us. That's right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, but I will tell you what I'm loving, and I've
What are
got
you
hooked
loving?
on this. I am loving this old show that I discovered. Y'all probably know about it already, but I barely remember watching it with my mother or a glimpse of it. The Waltons.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
a wholesome show that I can have on the
yeah.
TV and my kids be in the room.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
And
amazed.
it's triple vintage.
it is triple vintage. For
Triple
sure.
vintage.
Triple
For
vintage.
sure, triple vintage.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
pulled one
Really?
out of the archives then. And there's like 9 seasons and 6 movies. So, yeah,
Oh,
I got a lot
yeah.
of this to watch
That's
for
a lot.
the kids. But
I forgot
And
we
I'm
got
liking
some
the
Waltons
messages.
movies. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
really
I
good
mean,
one.
Hester and I have
Tomboy,
been sitting
yes.
there because he's been recovering, and we've been pulling a lot of old, like he loves John Wayne westerns, and I forgot how much I enjoy that. It's like those old shows. They're really
Yes.
cool. I love them.
They're so wholesome.
Oh, Corner Steve said he's fixed your.
for chairs. So
No, when we
what's
were in the
he
green
talking
room
about?
earlier, y'all, I was sharing how I was so proud of myself that I had put together these stools I was going to use in my podcast room. And I sat down tonight to sit in these stools and realized that I couldn't sit in them because the seat was going this way and the feet were going that way.
Hey, I'm proud of you that you tried to do it at all, Dina.
Thank you. And
I'm
I was so proud.
that
I
you-
thought I did it.
Listen, Dee, I'm proud that you tried, but they just some things we need a man for, and baby girl, that's one of them that you need a man for. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. My man went home.
At least he's home now.
Praise the Lord.
Walter said, "Please don't use tools, Dina."
It's harmful to my nails, Walter. I know.
I know it's hard. It's hard. Actually, last year. Well, let's see. 2 years ago for my birthday, I was a year post divorce, and I was always needing a stinking drill, and I just got tired of needing it, and there was never a man around, and I went to Lowe's, and for my birthday, I bought myself a drill and a tool bag, and a set of bits for my drill. That's what I bought myself for my birthday.
Was it pink, Tina?
It's not pink. No, it's yellow. It's a DeWalt, so it's yellow. But
man.
I needed a serious drill that you could actually use, so it didn't have
They
to be
make
pink.
pink ones that are serious.
Do
They
they?
do. They do.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a tool that's pink and very serious.
Yeah.
Wait.
What? What kind of tool is this?
Wait a minute. Not at all what y'all are thinking. This one takes ammunition.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I need a new.
I was
I
thinking
need
the
a new
kind that takes
one. I can get a pink one of those.
batteries.
Yes. Not batteries. No. Bullet.
Not batteries. Hollow point.
Yes. All points. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh! Help us, Lord Jesus. We need some Jesus up in here right out of the gate today. Ray, what's getting in your grits, Ray? What you loving today?
Well, what's getting in my grits is I traveled to Nashville this weekend, and I am so tired, ladies, of every time I travel being in so much pain. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know what the problem is, but every time I travel, my hips hurt amazingly, and I am my hips are actually sore, and I don't know if it's because we walked a lot in Nashville or if it's because of the trip, but I'm just tired of traveling in pain.
You know, I have discovered that, and this is, everybody on the show's over 50, so, or almost over 50, but I have discovered, Ray, that the shoes that I wear have a lot to do with my hips.
Mm-hmm.
You wear the wrong shoes and you will pay for it. I don't know. Dina has hip issues too, but the shoes are a big game changer. But
I wear
yeah,
comfortable
Jen
shoes, so I don't know. Steve,
yeah.
I feel for you. You must be a very tired man.
Corner Steve
Even
said,
at
"Don't
home
let
all
my
day.
what kind of show is this? Don't let my blonde wife speak anymore." And then Walter chimed in that Steve must be a very tired man. For those of you listening on radio, that's our comment box today. They got heckling going on in our chat box, but but yes, Ray, traveling and being in pain that is not fun at all.
Well, the way that Plummer explained it to me is that your muscles tighten up as you sit there. So that's why you've got to get out and stretch, especially those hip flexors.
Yeah.
And I do. I absolutely do, because I can't handle it. The pain gets too much. So I do. Yeah. We stopped in that place where me and you went and had lunch that time, Tina, up on the hill. We stopped in that town.
Yeah.
And
cool.
I got out and stretched my hips and did all the little exercises that Dina taught me, that Jennifer taught her.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. That's my go-to now.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, that's stretching is big. Yeah, for sure. But
yeah, it really is. That's the only way to keep
stop every hour on the hour.
Makes traveling long, unfortunately.
Yep.
Ray, so what I'm loving is this nighttime magnesium cream. I don't know if you guys know about magnesium, but magnesium helps you sleep. And this cream right here has magnesium in it. It is the nighttime magnesium cream, and you apply it to your legs. I tried it last night, and it helps you relax and get to sleep, especially with my hips hurting. It helps me, get on to sleep. But it says to use it for about a week to get a full effect, and the best place to apply it is on your legs. And of course, you can get this on TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm loving about this is it is a little family-owned company, and they not only sent me this was a free sample. They sent me 3 items. This was the only one I had requested, but they sent me 3. They sent me a magnesium lotion and a balm. So I like that. I like that about them. They're a little family-owned business. They
magnesium's
beef tallow balm, which is just a lotion for your body.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Magnesium is great, especially if you have nervous legs. It's a good thing too, to help with that. But yeah,
so that's what
help prevent headaches as well.
Yeah, I take magnesium every night before I go to bed. So yeah, it's a good thing. Very good thing. Well, I tell you what's getting in my grits this week is when people put trash in a can that don't have a garbage bag in it. I run a community center and a school, as you guys know, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves is when kids throw stuff in a can and there's no bag, or the bag falls down in the can and people just still throw trash in on top of it. It's like, who's got to go dig in that dang can to fix that?
You.
Yeah, me or Ray.
Right.
So I'm just like, if there's no bag in it, do not throw stuff in it, people. Come on. Use your brain.
That's just lazy.
It is. But I tell you guys what I'm loving is the weather. And my friend sends me these spring countdowns all the time. I'm thinking this was yesterday actually. So it's 17 days till spring is here officially. So the trees are blooming and the pollen is building, but hey, spring is in the air and it is on the way. So I'm thrilled. For that. Also, next week, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. If any of you want to order this book right here. It's called The Fifth Pivot. You can't see it. I'm trying to make it clear. It's The Fifth Pivot. We're gonna do a full. We'll do a full launch next week on our show next week. But It's called The Fifth Pivot: Finding Life, Love, and Purpose After 50. And me and 5 of my friends wrote this book. And it is a really, really good book. If you're over 50 and you're wondering what's next, and all of us have gone through major life transitions, some divorce, career changes, just all these different things after 50, and we've written our stories, and it's a really good book, and hopefully it's going to make a big impact. So yeah, but we'll do it official next week. But if you want to go look it up on Amazon, you can. It's called The Fifth Pivot, and you can get your copy, and then you can comment next week when we do an official book release. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm loving. But it's time to spill some tea. This segment is brought to you by the Adairsville Coffee Company at 6365 Joe Frank Harris Parkway in Adairsville, Georgia. ACC's motto is drink better, feel better, be better. Order your beans for home and other merchandise at www.adairsvillecoffeeco.com. All right, Dina, what's happening in celebrity gossip?
Well, y'all are probably familiar with this name because we have talked about her before. Mary Cosby. She's from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Her son, Robert Jr., passed away from an apparent drug overdose.
Oh, man.
Yes, he was 23. And apparently his mom was with him, and it was just a horrible situation. He had a lot of pending charges. He had just been released from jail. He and his estranged wife were going through a lot. And from what I've read, they're speculating that situation has a lot to do with this.
Oh, man. That was terrible.
Yeah. 23.
I have nothing worse than losing a kid. Whew.
It is so sad. But apparently she's doing well and being supported, and she has not stopped filming the new season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She said the show must go on. So there's that.
Okay. All right, then.
Yep.
Lisa,
and we've also, pardon?
Sorry.
What did you say?
We've also talked.
Emma, go ahead. I'm not going to say anything.
Did Dina freeze?
So we've also talked about the Traders, and the Traders is over, but at their premiere party, Lisa Rinna claims that she was roofied, y'all, at a club called the Abbey.
My gosh.
She said that she had high levels of fentanyl, amphetamines, and other things in her system. She said one moment she went from being coherent to completely out of her mind in an instant. And she said that her co-star Colton picked up on her behavior change and instantly got her husband, and her husband took her straight to the hospital where it was confirmed she'd been roofied.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary. Like,
that is scary. I wouldn't even go to parties like that for that reason. I'd keep my drink covered the whole time.
I mean, to think somebody's got to have some nerve to do this to a celebrity, because you've got to imagine the security that you got to get through to be at that party or to even be a vendor, so they're going to figure out who did it, and who did it's going to face charges, I'm sure.
Oh, wow. I know. That's crazy.
You see what Gretchen says?
Gretchen.
I love Gretchen. Yes. I'm catching up this week, girl. The Olympics are over.
Dina can get back to her shows because the Olympics are gone.
Yeah.
That 5 years that those athletes work to perform is out of Dina's way now. She can get back to Real Housewives.
Yes. I mean, y'all just do it on another network. It's not asking. Take too much.
Oh my gosh. Help us, Lord.
Yes.
Lee was saying some of the
craziness
comments aren't
happening.
coming through, but I don't know why. She was saying, why aren't they coming through? I don't know why.
What? Ray?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Lee had put down
Lee.
there that some of the comments weren't coming through,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why.
but I don't know why.
Yeah. Ray, what's happening locally? Tell us what's fun.
Well, we've got Fishing Day coming up, and
Fun.
this one is March 7th, and it's going to be at the Manning Mill Park in Adairsville. And this is just a fun day for kids to come out and fish with their dads or their moms or whoever wants to take them out to go fishing. But it's all free. and it's a fun day from 10 to 2. So that's one thing that's going on. And then this, man, I would go to this if I could. This is Shenandoah, and they're going to be playing in Rome at the Forum
Wow.
River Center on Friday. And Shenandoah is a vintage country band.
Yeah, they are old. Vintage.
From the 90s.
Vintage for sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh, y'all are
We
aging
all
me
vintage.
today.
We are all vintage. Lord help us.
We're
You can
antique
get
because
tickets
vintage is
at
20 years.
fresh6.com.
It's true.
What's
20
that?
to 100 years. 20 to 100 years is considered vintage.
And then this is a thing that looked interesting and fun, and it's the Villain Arts 9th Annual Atlanta Tattoo Arts Festival. It is going to be March 6th through the 8th in Atlanta at the America's Mart building, Amerismart
Nice.
building,
That'd be
number
fun.
3.
Oh,
And they are
cool.
actually going to be giving, there's going to be tattoo artists there giving tattoos, and I mean, all the
Wow.
whole thing.
That'd
So,
be fun.
At the
yep,
market.
it sounds fun.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're gonna go get our peach. We'll get our how's your mama then?
You know, Plumber and I had already suggested we get peaches on our St. Simon trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like it. I want a
Yes.
peach.
Yeah.
I think
Yep,
it'll be fun.
like have the background filled in and make it look like a peach, with a sun.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we all have
Well-
matching tattoos. So we're going to add to them as we go along.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in our intro.
It's in our intro, yeah. Well, our good news story of the week is a story about dozens of strangers that form a parade for a man with cancer. You guys know I love classic cars and hot rods, so this story was really fun for me. A Colorado man was given a heartwarming surprise last week after his granddaughter reached out to strangers who provided one last look at his favorite thing, a classic car show. I just wanted to do something fun for him, his granddaughter Annalise Garcia told KDVR News. And special it was, as dozens of car owners paraded past their grandfather's home in Lakewood. After posting the request on social media, the family only expected a handful of autos, but around 50 showed off their curvy bumpers and round mirrors for 80-year-old Max Archuleta, a lifelong fan of vintage vehicles. Since being diagnosed with terminal cancer, he no longer has the energy to attend his beloved car shows. I had seen him at a show last summer, and I was like, that's something that you do for your community, said Butch Souza, who even taped a poster of Max's photo to his 1951 Ford shoebox. The historical cars in every color lined up in single file and drove slowly past the home, some with American flags, and every driver waving and honking their horn. I couldn't believe everybody, Max said. Just all this for me. I just thought that was a really sweet story, I mean, just people took the time just to drive their cars by. He couldn't go anymore to the car shows and do all the stuff. And so they were sweet, kind enough to just drive by his house and just make his day.
That was really
It's
nice.
the little things in life, It's just the little things. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So anyway,
He'll remember that forever.
he will. And that touched his life, and, we posted this week, be the reason somebody smiles today, and sometimes it's so simple and it doesn't cost you anything. Just a little bit of time usually is all it takes. So anyway, but hey, let's move in. Our topic of the week this week is one that we can spend a little bit of extra time on. So we're a little bit ahead on time right now. And so we'll just go in and move into that. Dina, tell us who this segment's brought to us by.
This segment is brought to you by Kaylin Sherrill, Aesthetic Injection Specialist at GDE Aesthetics. Start this new year off with a chemical peel for only $140. Contact Kaylin Sherrill at ksherrill@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you.
New skin.
Thank you, Kaylin. Yeah, get you some new spring skin. Spring's coming in 17 days, So
That's right.
great place to start. So our question this week is, why is there so much more mental health issues now? And how can we help people with this issue? I have some data that I'll read, but I just wanted to hear you guys' initial thoughts on this topic before I dig into the data and share all that. Just what are you guys' thoughts?
I think there's a few things that could be. I don't know if there really and truly is more mental health issues, or there's more awareness about mental health issues nowadays than there used to be.
Good point.
Used to be if somebody had mental health issues, they either got put away in a infirmarium or sanitarium, or they just didn't talk about it and they just dealt with it and went on about business, so I think that's part of it, but I also think that social media probably plays a lot into some mental health issues as well.
I would agree with that totally. I think there's a unrealistic expectation of what life should be based on social media because people only share their best days, so
Right.
which creates a real unfair.
I'm trying to do on my TikTok situation is not just share the best days. I'm just trying to be real, honest, and raw, and you're gonna see the good, bad, the ugly. I was out on my live today. I was out in my yard, and some neighbor drove by and yelled at me. Get that dog out of that cage, because we keep one dog down in a little pen. I mean, it's a big enough pen for him, but we take him out and stuff. But that happened on my live today. So
that's real life.
That's real life. I just
it is.
And they not minding their own business.
So we addressed it.
Yeah.
Oh, but yes, the neighbors around here are something. They either want to complain about my dogs being out, or now they want to complain about my dogs being in. I can't do anything.
You can't win, can you? Darned if you do and darned if you don't.
Right? That sucks.
But we let him out, just so everybody knows. We do let him out. I let him out right then. I was going down there to let him out.
Yeah.
I think you're right about the social awareness aspect, right? Because, mental health was something that wasn't discussed for a long time, or it was shameful if you were on medication. Like, there's a stigma to taking medicine. A lot of people still have that and will say, I'm not taking anything. I don't need anything. I can take care of this myself. So you have to first realize and understand that there's nothing wrong with taking something if you need it, or seeking help if you feel like you need it.
Yeah. I think the stigma is, absolutely. I think stigma is a big thing. It keeps people from going to counseling, going to a therapist. I tell everybody, I have a counselor that I speak to at least once a month because life happens, and I would have not gotten through my divorce without him. But life happens, and having someone that's an unbiased third party that you can talk through stuff with is so helpful. I heard it was a famous actress, and I can't remember what her name was, but she said, I'm not ashamed that I have a therapist. She said, we spend so much time working out and taking care of our outside body. Why don't we make it just as cool to take care of the inside of our body? And our mental health, and so, I think we have to totally erase this stigma. And the only way we're going to do that is, by talking about it, and not being afraid to talk about it. So.
Right. By making everybody aware. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. Because there's no shame in it. We're ignoring Walter's comment. I saw that.
There is no shame.
That's why I rolled my eyes, not at you.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Well, according to the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion people are living with mental health disorders, with conditions such as anxiety, depression inflicting immense human and economic tolls. While many countries have bolstered their mental health policies and programs, greater investment and action are needed globally to scale up services to protect and promote people's mental health. Some of the risk factors that NAMI, which is the National Association of Mental Illness, states that mental health is influenced by many factors at multiple levels: individual factors, family, community, and society. So, yes, it's true that there's social media factors. It's true that there's stigma. It's true that there's family issues and community stuff that's happening. All of that plays in to a person's mental health. Risk factors increase the possibility of experiencing poor mental health, while protective factors increase the possibility of experiencing positive mental health. So, some examples of risk factors would be social drivers, such as experiencing interpersonal and/or institutional discrimination. Lack of access to housing, healthcare, and education. Lack of access to employment and economic opportunities. Adverse childhood experiences and other types of interpersonal violence, social isolation, poor emotional well being or coping skills. I think that our society today, especially our young adults, are way less resilient now than in years past. Our generations and generation
That's
before
one way
that
to put it.
were very resilient.
Mm-hmm.
And that we could talk about the factors behind that. We got our butts whooped a lot, but but I just think society today, especially our young adults, are a little bit less resilient than we were 20 years ago.
I think
Uh,
I mean, we also were a lot more self-efficient.
oh,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah.
we were, I don't know, left on our own a lot, and left to
Well,
fend for ourselves.
yeah, we were expected to figure stuff out, and we were
Yes.
expected to take care of ourselves. We were expected to get up and go to work and get a job and to do things that required you to take a step forward every day. That sitting home was not an option. Now, I come from a family. My mom experienced mental health when I was a young child. When I was in my early 20s, I experienced some mental health issues, and so I don't say that callously. I say that as somebody who's been there and who
Mhm.
chose to do the hard work to get healthy, because it's hard work to be mentally healthy. You've got to be willing to do all the things that are necessary, and it's hard, and it's a sheer act of your will some days to just get up and put some clothes on. But if that's all you can do that day, then take that step, get up and put some clothes on. Maybe tomorrow you'll make it to put some clothes on and brush your hair. But whatever, just every day take a step forward. Do
Mhm.
something to move yourself forward, because we get stuck in this state of management, and when a lot of times there's freedom to be found, but we have to do the work to get there, instead of just managing it our whole life. I always want to work towards, I want to be victorious. I don't want to stay in management mode. I want to beat that thing.
You want to be
And
triumphant.
medication, yeah, I want to be triumphant, and medication helps with that. And I'm a proponent, when you need drugs, take them. I mean, like, not drugs, but like
Absolutely.
medication, like
Yeah.
doctor given drugs,
Yeah.
to help with your situation. But anyway, some of the other risk factors are ongoing medical conditions, traumatic brain injuries, cancer, diabetes, use of alcohol or drugs. All of those things contribute to mental health issues. Now, some protective factors that help us be healthy mentally are access to quality employment, housing, and education. That's a big one. If you can feel safe and have employment and a safe place to live, that's huge. And some education. A strong social connection and stable, positive relationships. I've always said the thing that will sink you fastest is the people you hang around with. But the other is true. The people that you hang around with can also help you be stable and positive. And I know for me, when I was going through my divorce, it was the community of people that I had around me that helped me survive that. Because I had strong friends who were stable, who were encouraging, who wouldn't let me stay down. You know, so that's a huge one. positive coping skills, living in safe communities with access to preventative care, and mental and physical health services. Mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression are highly prevalent in all countries and communities, affecting people of all ages and income levels. They represent the second biggest reason for long-term disability is mental health issues, contributing to a loss of healthy life. They drive up healthcare costs for affected people and families while inflicting substantial economic losses on a global scale. So, according to NAMI in the U.S. in 2024, 18% of the people experiencing homelessness in the U.S. had a serious mental illness. 12% of emergency department visits made by U.S. adults each year are related to mental health. Mental health and substance use conditions led to more than 1.6 million inpatient hospitalizations in 2022. Among people in the U.S. under age 18, depressive disorders are the number 2 cause of hospitalizations, excluding those related to pregnancy and birth. Number 2, in people under the age of 18. I was a little surprised by that, to be honest. 17% of U.S. veterans experienced a mental illness. 9% of active component service members in the U.S. military experience mental health or substance abuse condition. Across the U.S. economy, serious mental illness causes 193.2 billion in lost earnings every year.
Wow.
Yeah, that was staggering. Schizophrenia led to an excess economic burden of 343 billion in the U.S.
I was going to ask when you mentioned substantial mental health, what do they classify as substantial mental health issues? I mean, are we talking manic depressive?
They're talking about depressive anxiety, depressive disorders, schizophrenia, that kind of stuff.
Bipolar.
Bipolar, personality disorder, those are the most, I think, common ones.
Okay.
Mhm.
The general director of WHO, the World Health Organization, said investing in mental health means investing in people, communities, and economies, an investment no country can afford to neglect. Every government and every leader has a responsibility to act with urgency and to ensure that mental health care is treated not as a privilege, but as a basic right for all.
Yeah.
I thought that was a powerful statement.
That is.
Very, very well said. Yeah, because it means investing in people, communities, and economies. And the government wants to get involved in every aspect of our lives. Well, let's get involved there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's start there.
Let's make that available to everybody. You want to make other things available to everybody. Well, how about let's put some money in that direction, because that's something that can actually change our country.
For sure.
Women are. The report shows that while prevalence of mental health disorders can vary by sex, women are disproportionately impacted overall. But anxiety and depressive disorders are the most common types of mental health disorders among both men and women. Gretchen said, one of my son's good friends at 16 last week lost his battle with mental illness and passed away. So sad. This comes after losing a 12-year-old in the fall that was a family friend. Yeah. Yeah, Gretchen, I hate hearing that. I just hate hearing that. It breaks my heart. I mean, Ray and I work at a school. We do know that mental health issues are prevalent amongst youth. And I didn't specifically focus on statistics, but about youth. But if you go look up the statistics, it's staggering and super concerning. Ray and I see it some in the classroom, but I know even in the public school system, it's even more impactful. I've mentored in the public school systems, and they all have something along those lines, something going on in their family, something in their life that require, that lead to these issues. So it's a huge, huge issue in our society. Suicide, unfortunately, remains on the heels of what Gretchen just said. Suicide remains a devastating outcome, claiming an estimated 727,000 lives That statistic was from 2021. It's a leading cause of deaths among young people across all countries and socioeconomic contexts. And that is people in their teens and early 20s. It's crazy. In the US, one person dies by suicide every 11 minutes. That's staggering. 46% of people who die by suicide had a diagnosed mental health condition. You guys know in the news right now, there's the trial of the Appalachia high school trial, or the school trial, where the dad, bought the gun for the son that shot the school up, and he had.
You talking about the one in Michigan?
Appalachia, yeah. Is that in Michigan? I'm not sure, but
I thought it was in Georgia.
Yeah, I thought it was North Georgia.
In Georgia. It's like
because there was one in Michigan too where the dad bought the gun.
Yeah, but I think even when I watched that man's trial, though, and I've not dug deep into it, so if you're listening today, don't judge me for what I'm about to say, because I don't have all the details. But I feel like I was watching this guy on the news, Hester and I were, and I thought, I said, that dad has no idea. This is a single dad taking care of his son with mental health issues, and just has no idea how to handle that or deal with that, And so I think educating parents could be a really helpful thing, if we want to start campaigns. Let's educate parents on what to do. We live in the South and folk live out in the country.
Right.
But it's like you get a single dad with a boy who's dealing with mental health issues. He is not going to know how. He just, some dads will, but and single moms, people just don't have the information that they need, or direction, or guidance.
We grew up too, my dad had guns. We went out shooting guns. I mean,
yep, me too.
It's what we did.
Yep, we did too. I grew up around guns. I sure did. Yep. The economic impact of mental health disorders is staggering. While healthcare costs are substantial, the indirect costs, particularly in lost productivity, are far greater. Depression and anxiety alone cost the global economy an estimated $1 trillion each year in the U.S. for lost productivity. I thought that was crazy. I never thought about it like that. But these findings underscore the urgent need for sustained investment, stronger prioritization, and multi-sectoral collaboration to expand access to mental health care, reduce stigma, and tackle the root causes of mental health conditions. And I underline that in my research because I feel like that is exactly what is needed. There's just got to be more investment, stronger prioritization, and collaboration to expand access to mental health care for everybody and reduce the stigma and tackle the root causes of mental health conditions. I think there are organizations who've worked to reduce the stigma, but I think, which is one of the reasons we wanted to talk about it on our show today, because we want to reduce the stigma. If you are struggling today with mental health issues, please get help. Don't let shame or embarrassment keep you from doing the hard work that you need to do to get healthy. Because you know what? Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can make that decision for you. And don't forget what everybody else says or thinks. You do what you need to do to get healthy for you. Because at the end of the day, it's important.
Yeah, it's very important for you, and not just you, but your family, the people around you.
Absolutely.
And if you think there's something wrong, that you have anxiety or stress, talk to your doctor about it, because if you're thinking it, you probably do. So that's probably your sign to take the first step, to go to your primary care and let them direct you where to go. Because there's no shame in taking something for anxiety, or maybe even meditating, doing yoga. Talk it through with them and let them give you options, because it's not always down to medicine. And I know that's what a lot of people fear is they don't want to go talk about it because they don't want to be put on medication.
Right. And there are a lot of organizations where you can find people, counselors, and people that are affordable. Go to your local churches. I counsel a lot of people. You can find somebody. There are a lot of different options for finding a counselor, somebody that you can talk to, or just talk to a good friend. But if you need a trained professional, call your local church, call your local community health department. They can help steer you in the right direction for that, and make it very affordable, and a lot of times even free. So there are a lot of organizations out there that want to help you. And today, the Nationals, I want to make sure that you guys know the National Suicide Prevention Hotline is 988, and it's a suicide and crisis lifeline. You can call or text that number anytime, and they'll chat with you, talk with you, text with you, whichever you prefer. But if you are ever feeling suicidal and you need somebody to talk to and you don't have anybody, you can call that number anonymously. If you don't want anybody to know, you can call that number and find somebody to talk to. So don't let shame or embarrassment keep you from doing what you need to do. You are worth it. Your life matters. If you're listening to this podcast today, hear me say very clearly, your life matters. People love you, and the world would not be a good place without you in it. So if you need help today, please call the number, find somebody, a local pastor, a local therapist, somebody that you can talk to, because you are worth it and your life matters.
Absolutely. My scripture today was about how we're special to God too, because God, we're the only thing in this universe that was created in God's image. So God,
absolutely,
we are special to him. We are very special to him. You are special
absolutely
to him. Everybody listening is special to him.
Absolutely. Hard stuff happens in this world. We live in a broken world, and hard things happen, and sometimes we don't understand why certain things happen or why we have to go through certain things. But God is not our enemy. There's another enemy of our souls, but it ain't Jesus. So yeah, you matter today. All right. On the heels of that, let's tell me something good. We'll bring it back up a little. Tell me something good. Ray, who's this brought to us by?
Okay. It is brought to us by Tweety Treats. And
Elmer Fudge. Don't forget Elmer Fudge.
And Tweety Treats. It's a lot of stuff that you have there. Okay.
Yeah. Need treats
for a party or goodies for gifts? Search no more. Elmer Fudge and Tweety Treats have you covered with personalized fudge flavors and a variety of baked goods. Text 404-482-2626 for more information.
All right, Dave, do we have on the screen today?
That is white chocolate raspberry cheesecake.
Oh my gosh, now that looks really good.
I knew it was some kind of cheesecake.
I love white chocolate and raspberry together. So yeah, that looks delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. We don't have any to eat for them, Dave, on air. I mean, that's a shame. Such a shame.
Have to refill.
Right. I know. Rhea, tell me something good.
All right. Me and the hubby and my granddaughter went to Nashville this weekend.
Oh, fun.
And she had a cheer competition. She is the tallest one in the picture there.
Oh, yep, I see that.
And they got first place at Jam Fest Cheer.
Fun.
And they actually got no deductions. So
wow, that's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. They did a great, amazing job this weekend. And it was their very first competition. So it was a lot of fun. There she is. Aww. There she is with the first place banner. And then there should be one more picture. We went downtown. It was really, really fun. We walked downtown and we went to Miranda Lambert's restaurant, and there she is outside of Miranda Lambert's restaurant. If you've never been there, it is a beautiful restaurant. It's all pink and beautiful.
Oh, cute. I need to go there. I love that.
Yeah. So it was a nice time. We did a little bit of shopping. We went to the Grand Ole Opry, and I got this shirt from where Dina hooked us up with the Simply Southern outlet.
Woo! Love that
Oh,
place.
It was fun. There it is, the little.
Oh, super cute. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
Looks kind of like Ginger.
It does.
Cute.
All right, Dina, tell me something good.
Y'all, my something good. My trainer would be so proud. This machine is a lymphatic drainage machine. And 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. Y'all have got to come over and try this thing. You would not believe the results. Like, it truly works for lymphatic drainage. Amazing.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Does it shake you?
So y'all have to. It does. You put your
Oh,
feet
wow.
on those little
All right.
spots, and it shakes you. So it moves your feet over the balls, so you get the motion going again. Lymphatic drainage. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, and it really worked.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, what really started as a simple chair volleyball game at a senior living community in Texas has grown into a meaningful intergenerational friendship. This sporty seniors who proudly call themselves the Hit Squad regularly host friendly chair volleyball matches with members of the Lake Belton High School volleyball team. The games have become a highlight for both groups, filling the community with energy, laughter, and spirited competitions. I thought that was some good news. I like to see the elderly moving, man. That's fun.
Absolutely.
Chair volleyball. All right, it's time for us to start wrapping this thing up. Dina, who is this brought to us by?
This wrap up is brought to you by Lexi Lulu's Loot, luxury for less. It's the way to impress. Worldwide shipping straight to your address. Style and savings you'll always find. Luxury for less. The world's yours to shine. You can find Lexi Lulu's Loot on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. And there's a coupon code BFAM 2025, and you save 13% off your entire order.
Awesome. Where can we find you at?
You guys can find me on Facebook. It's spelled like Deanna Hooper. I'm on Insta and TikTok, DHoop1313.
Awesome. Rayette, where can we find you?
You can find me on TikTok, Rayette Green, and Facebook, Rayette Green, and Instagram, Christian Rayette.
All right, gotcha. You can find me on TikTok and Facebook, Tina Spellman. You can find me on Instagram, Pastor Tina 0201, and YouTube, Tina Spellman 72. And you can find us there. Go like, subscribe, do all of the stuff that you do to help us on social media. We really need our YouTube followers up. So if our listeners worldwide, if you guys help us doing that, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe and ring the bell and do, girls, help me. What all the stuff you do there?
Ring the bell, do all the things.
Follow.
Everybody that has a YouTube channel understands. Do follow, subscribe, all this stuff.
This how's your mama and them?
It's how's your mom and them. Yep. How's your mom and them? This is the moments when I feel kind of old, when all the social media stuff. I'm learning, but it just takes time.
We're vintage.
We're vintage.
We are. We were made in the 70s.
Over TikTok, though.
In the 70s. Yes, we were. Oh, my gosh. All right. It's time for our word of the week, and it's brought to you by Ms. Tina McAlpin, your caring, dedicated realtor for life. Tina McAlpin is caring and dedicated real estate professional who brings deep knowledge of the market and genuine heart to every client relationship. She treats you like family, listening closely, guiding honestly, and standing by your side through every step of buying or selling your home. Whether you're searching across town or preparing to list your property, Tina will come to you, meet you where you are, and make the process feel effortless. With Tina, you gain more than a realtor. You gain a trusted friend and partner for life. And we have talked about it before, but Tina is really, really a great realtor. So thank you, Stu Pot 9019, listening from the UK. We love that. I wish I was in the UK. Our friend Amanda is on her way home from the UK right now, I think, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes, she was flying over Canada about an hour ago.
Yeah, so
yes,
just something funny before we start the UK. So my boyfriend and I were watching TV last night, And he said I could watch Bridgerton, because I love all things British, and so of course he went to sleep on the couch while I watched Bridgerton, but I got to take him out for a proper tea with some scones and Devonshire cream,
We need to go to London for a proper tea.
Oh, heck yeah. We went to the last time I was in London, we went to the Guinness Mansion and had a proper tea with my friend. I have another friend who lives in the UK, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It was fun.
Did y'all see Lee's comment?
Did we see what?
Lee's comment.
No.
Oh, Lisa, I got a few of those. And back when growing up, mental health wasn't talked about. It was frowned upon. Yeah, Lee, you're so right. It was not talked about. You kept it quiet. You swept it under the rug. And we are removing the stigma, Lee. So thank you for sharing that, Lee Collins. Thank you for that. This week's word of the week. Okay, we talked about mental health and what we can do to help people who are struggling, right? So Proverbs 16:24 says, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. And this week, I want to challenge you to make it a point to say kind words to people. You never know what a person's going through, and your kind words might be the thing that pulls them back from the edge of a cliff. You just never know. We are creatures of habit, right? We go to the same stores, we go to the same gas stations, we go to the same pharmacies, and we even all have our favorite cashier, at the grocery store, and we always have our famous person that works at the or our favorite person that works at the pharmacy. And so, this week I want to challenge you to notice the people who are consistently there. Learn their name, call them by name. Most of them wear a name tag, call them by name. Take the time to ask how their day is going. Take your face out of the phone screen long enough to see what's going on right in front of you. I think electronic devices have desensitized us to what's really going on all around us. We're always in our phone on a conversation with somebody else, right? Instead, take your face out of your phone and just pay attention to what's going on around you. There are people all around us in our faces every day. And I think if we would just take the time to look for opportunities to speak kind words to people, they're all around us if we're looking for them. But if we're not looking for them, we won't see them. But if we're looking for them, they will present themselves. I mean, everywhere you go, there will be somebody that can use a kind word. And, I know there have been days where I've been on the receiving side of those kind words, and it would shake me because I would think, oh my gosh, because I would be upset or stressed out about something and not being the sweetest. And somebody would be kind to me and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it just kind of woke me up like, oh, God, remember to be kind, don't let stress take over and make you somebody you're not. So anyway, but so just take the time to look around you and look for people and be kind. Proverbs says, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. So not only will they help other people, but they'll help you too. So a merry heart does good like medicine, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Laughing. I don't know why you're laughing, but what the lady said. What the lady said when C came to the UK. Oh, okay. I'm not missing.
She loved it. She wants to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely liked it a lot.
Yeah.
She did. She'll definitely be back. That's for sure. So, yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. We hope this episode impacted you. Remember, you matter. Your life matters. And take the time. Dave, could you throw that suicide prevention hotline graphic up there again for us? Just remember, you can call 988 and you can chat, you can talk, you can find somebody to help you if you're struggling with that today. Don't suffer alone. That's my biggest thing. Do not hurt alone. Find somebody around you who will be a friend that you can reach out to that'll walk through it with you. So anyway, we love you guys today. Hope you have an amazing week. The weather's going to be good here in Georgia, so we're going to enjoy the sunshine, but spring's on the way. So have a great week. Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Here's to the good life. Here's to the sweet life, the wild and free life.